Hello there, YouTube. It is again Brian, and thank you for watching this again this week. This week I will be covering the myths of the Order of the Arrow and trying to de-rumor these myths, just that everybody kind of understands the wrong things that are told about the OA and what is really correct about the OA. So, in order to do this, I did a little survey, a few of my friends, and asked them some of their myths and have them basically rate them. And so the first and most common myth that I got was that everything is secret. This is a very common one that I hear myself, and it's for a reason, because we don't necessarily have a secret, but more of we don't wish to tell everything that you would go through the ordeal and through the Order of the Arrow itself. It's not a secret society. According to Boy Scout regulations, there are no such things as secret societies within the Boy Scouts of America. So, therefore, it's not a secret society. However, we do use our own discretion in order to allow certain people to know things and other people to not, just because you get more out of the situation when you aren't sure what you're getting into. If you know exactly what you're going to learn in a math class, you won't learn as much or take as much out of the class that you might than someone else who doesn't know what they're going to learn in the math class or what the curriculum is in the math class. And so it's important that the person going into the ordeal doesn't really know what to expect when they're going into it, so that they have an open mind and they can get their own view of the ordeal, because there are several different views through the ordeal that you can get out of it. And so it's very important to get an open mind so that you can each have your own independent view of how you did your ordeal and how you got out of it, what you got out of it. The second one is no food or water at all. This is completely not true. We push lots of water, and that is the one thing that they are absolutely unlimited on, is the amount of water that they can have. Now, obviously, that's to a reason, because you scientifically can drown yourself. Look it up. It is possible. A woman tried to drowned herself and drinking water in a water chugging contest once. But obviously, no one's going to be chugging water like that through their ordeal. But we do push water just for their own safety, because it is a liability that what they're doing and what they're going through. So we push water and make sure that everybody's getting enough water for heat exhaustion and for heat stroke and such. So that is not true at all. And they do get enough food to scientifically get them enough calories to get them through the day, while still getting the lessons out of the ordeal. The third one is that they haze you. This is not true at all. There's no hazing allowed in the Boy Scouts of America, and there's no hazing allowed in the Order of the Arrow. There have been scouts in the past who have hazed in a way of the other scouts, and they have been dealt with through their local council and lodge, whether it be being banned from camp, being kicked out, being charged with criminal offenses, whatever. We take this hazing very seriously, and there is no hazing. Everything is to be meant in a symbolic nature, and it should be taken that way. The Order of the Arrow is not a religion, but it is a symbol of the Boy Scouts of America and the National Honor Society that it is. But there is no hazing allowed, and there is no hazing. The fourth one is a less commonly heard one. They push you down a hill. Again, this goes along with they haze you. We don't haze you. We don't push you down the hill. You will not be physically hurt in any way during the ordeal process. The fifth one is one that I've heard complained a lot, and reasons that troops have actually swayed away from going into the OA or being active in the OA. It is the lodge takes away strong leaders from the troop. This is completely untrue. If you are to understand or to know the Order of the Arrow's purpose, we actually do quite the opposite. We push that the leaders of the OA actually stay active in their troop, and that they give back to their troop. Part of the meaning of the Order of the Arrow is to give back the service to those who have elected you. And so the Order of the Arrow is a symbol of giving back the service to your fellow troop mates and to your fellow scouts, as well as to your council. So to those troops that actually think that, I apologize, but that is completely untrue. The Order of the Arrow National is that we stand forward on making sure that we give back to our troops and we serve our council equally, and we do not take leaders away from your troops. I myself am 19, I'm still active in a troop, as well as being active in the lodge, because I believe in being active on all levels, council and troop level. The last one is one that I've never heard until this survey, that you sleep in a hotel on your ordeal night. Now, that is not true. Some crazy rumor obviously must have created that, but that is completely untrue. You do not sleep in a hotel on your ordeal night. It is a ordeal purpose, and I don't want to give away what exactly does happen. However, you're not sleeping in a hotel, and if you would, I'm pretty sure the lodge would pay for it anyways. But you're not going to sleep in a hotel. So for those of you parents who are watching this, I just want to express again, we are not a secret society. We do not haze your children. We do not harm your children in any way. And all of our ceremonies are open to the public. However, as the Order of the Arrow, we will try and say that you shouldn't come, just because we like to keep our secrecy. We like that you respect our secrecy, so we respect your family's secrecy as well. However, if you feel that is a complete necessary concern of your child's well-being, then I wish that you should go to another adult leader in your troop or to your council and ask them, have they gone through the OA, have they gone through the ordeal, and see what they have to say about it. If you're still worried for whatever reason, if you're the first one in your troop to go through it, then I'm sure that the lodge would be more than willing to allow you to go in. Most lodges, however, do not allow photography during the ceremony, so please remember that and respect that. Also, you are a guest in the ceremony, so please do not try and video this moment. It is a very special moment for your child, and please keep it that way. Don't go interrupting the ceremony. Please be respectful. Thank you guys. Again, yours in scouting, Bryan. Subscribe to me, and I will be posting videos weekly every Sunday. Thanks, guys. See you later.